Stop scrolling! These are the 10 most wishlisted Steam games of 2026, and number 1 is absolutely insane. Watch till the end. Number 10, Witchbrook, your life at a magical school. What if you could combine a cozy life simulation with the magical world of a wizarding school? That's where Witchbrook comes in. This charming upcoming RPG lets players experience life as a student at a magical academy. Instead of focusing entirely on battles, Witchbrook emphasizes friendship, exploration, customization, daily activities, and discovering the magical world around you. You can attend classes, meet interesting characters, develop relationships, explore magical locations, and build your own unique life at the school. The cozy visual style and relaxing atmosphere make Witchbrook stand out from many of the darker and more action-heavy games coming to PC. And the expected release? Witchbrook is currently planned for 2026, although an exact launch date has not been confirmed. If you love cozy games, life simulations, customization, and fantasy adventures, Witchbrook could be one of the most relaxing games on your Steam wishlist. So, would you enroll in a magical school? Witchbrook might be the game for you. Number 9, Resident Evil, Veronica. A classic horror story returns. One of the most memorable chapters in the Resident Evil franchise is coming back to the spotlight with Resident Evil, Veronica. The story follows Claire Redfield through a terrifying survival horror adventure filled with deadly enemies, mysterious experiments, puzzles, and sinister secrets. The original game became famous for its dark atmosphere, memorable locations, challenging enemies, and classic survival horror gameplay. A modern release could bring this classic story to a new generation with updated visuals and modern technology. For longtime Resident Evil fans, seeing Claire Redfield return to this terrifying chapter makes the game especially exciting. So when can we expect it? Resident Evil. Veronica is currently expected to release in 2027, although the exact release date has not yet been announced. Expect creepy environments, dangerous creatures, puzzles, and plenty of classic Resident Evil tension. If survival horror is your favorite genre, Resident Evil, Veronica is definitely a title to keep on your radar. Number 8, Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, the adventure continues. The world of Dragon's Dogma is known for giving players the freedom to create their own unforgettable adventures. With Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, players can expect a dark fantasy experience filled with dangerous monsters, mysterious locations, and intense battles. The combat system allows players to choose different vocations, each offering unique abilities and playstyles. But the real spectacle comes when you face enormous creatures. Battles against giant monsters can turn into chaotic encounters where you climb onto enemies, search for weaknesses, and work with your companions to bring them down. The pawn system also adds another layer to the adventure, giving players AI companions who can assist during exploration and combat. As for the release, Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is expected on October 8th, 2026, according to the current listing. If you want an action RPG filled with giant monsters, exploration, and unexpected adventures, this is one to keep on your radar. Number 7, Total War, Warhammer 40,000. Massive battles in the 41st millennium. The legendary Total War strategy formula is heading into the grim darkness of the far future with Total War, Warhammer 40,000. For the first time, fans can look forward to massive scale strategy battles set inside the Warhammer 40,000 universe. That means enormous armies, powerful factions, futuristic weapons, terrifying creatures, giant war machines, and brutal battlefield encounters. The Total War formula traditionally combines massive real-time battles with strategic campaign management, and bringing that system into the Warhammer 40,000 universe could create some spectacular encounters. So when is it coming? Total War, Warhammer 40,000 currently has no confirmed release date, meaning the expected release is TBA. For Warhammer fans, this could be a dream combination, and for Total War players, it could introduce an entirely new style of warfare. If you love strategy games, massive armies, and the Warhammer 40,000 universe, this is definitely one to keep watching. Number 6, Kingmakers. What if you took modern weapons to medieval times? Imagine standing in the middle of a medieval battlefield surrounded by thousands of soldiers. Now imagine pulling out an assault rifle. That's the insane idea behind Kingmakers. This action strategy game throws modern weapons, vehicles, and technology into a massive medieval war. Players can personally fight on the battlefield while influencing the larger battle around them. You can build defenses, command troops, use powerful weapons, and attempt to change the course of history. The combination sounds completely ridiculous, and that's exactly what makes Kingmakers so entertaining. But when can we expect it? Kingmakers is currently listed as coming soon, with no firm release date confirmed. The game's huge battles, modern weapons, and medieval armies make it one of the most unusual titles on the Steam wishlist. If you've ever wondered what would happen if modern military technology suddenly appeared in medieval warfare, Kingmakers is the game to watch. Number 5. Dear Passengers. A mysterious journey awaits. Sometimes the most interesting games are the ones that don't reveal everything right away. Dear Passengers is an upcoming PC game that has attracted attention from players looking for something mysterious and different. Rather than relying purely on non-stop combat, the experience focuses on exploration, atmosphere, storytelling, and discovery. Players are encouraged to explore unusual environments, uncover hidden details, interact with the world, and slowly piece together the mystery behind what is happening. The appeal comes from not knowing exactly what you'll discover next. So when can players experience this mysterious adventure? Dear Passengers is currently expected to release in 2026, although the exact launch date may depend on further announcements from the developers. For players who enjoy atmospheric adventures and games that reward curiosity, this could be an interesting title to watch. If you prefer exploring and uncovering mysteries instead of simply fighting everything in sight, Dear Passengers could be worth adding to your Steam wishlist. Number 4. Blight. Survival. Medieval horror meets brutal combat. Forget peaceful medieval villages. Blight. Survival takes you into a terrifying world where plague, monsters, and death are everywhere. This upcoming action game combines medieval combat with survival horror, creating a dark and brutal experience where every encounter could be your last. Players explore dangerous environments filled with enemies infected by the mysterious Blight. You'll need to fight, search for resources, improve your equipment, and survive increasingly dangerous encounters. The combat focuses heavily on close-range medieval weapons, making every battle dangerous and intense. The game also supports cooperative gameplay, allowing players to experience this horrifying world together. But when is it coming? Blight? Survival currently has no confirmed release date, so its expected release is TBA. With its dark atmosphere, gruesome enemies, and challenging melee combat, this could become a standout survival game. If you love horror, survival, and brutal medieval combat, keep Blight Survival on your radar. Number 3. Fable. Return to the magical world of Albion. The legendary Fable series is making a major comeback, bringing players back to the magical world of Albion. Developed by Playground Games, the new Fable adventure promises to combine classic fantasy storytelling, quirky characters, humor, exploration, and modern open-world technology. Players will encounter magical creatures, mysterious characters, dangerous enemies, and plenty of unexpected adventures. One of the biggest attractions is the world of Albion itself, where your choices and actions can influence your journey and reputation. So when can fans expect to play it? Fable is currently expected to release in 2027, although the exact launch date has not been announced. After years of waiting, fans finally have a new adventure to look forward to. Whether you want to become a legendary hero, explore the countryside, or simply experience the strange and hilarious world of Albion, there should be plenty to discover. If you're a fantasy RPG fan, Fable is definitely one of the biggest upcoming PC games to watch. Number 2. Light No Fire, an entire fantasy planet to explore. Imagine stepping onto a mysterious planet where massive mountains, ancient forests, oceans, villages, and strange creatures stretch as far as you can see. That's the idea behind Light No Fire, the ambitious upcoming adventure from Hello Games, the creators of No Man's Sky. Instead of exploring a science fiction universe, players will enter a massive fantasy world filled with exploration, survival, building, discovery, and multiplayer adventures. You'll be able to explore mountains, travel across oceans, discover mysterious locations, build structures, and encounter strange creatures. The enormous scale of the world is one of its biggest attractions. So when can we play it? Light No Fire currently has no confirmed release date, with the expected release listed as TBA. If the developers deliver on their enormous vision, this could become one of the most impressive open-world multiplayer experiences on PC. For exploration fans, Light No Fire is absolutely one to keep on your Steam wishlist. And now, our top most wishlisted PC games on Steam this 2026 is Deadlock, Valve's next big multiplayer game. What happens when Valve combines a competitive shooter with heroes, special abilities, and strategic lane-based gameplay? You get Deadlock. This highly anticipated multiplayer game puts players into intense team battles where shooting skill is only part of the equation. Each character has unique abilities and a different playstyle, meaning teamwork, positioning, movement, and strategy can completely change the outcome of a match. Instead of simply running and gunning, players need to control lanes, push objectives, manage resources, and coordinate with their teammates. The big question is, when is Deadlock coming out? Valve has not announced an official release date yet, so the expected release remains TBA. With Valve's reputation for creating some of PC gaming's biggest multiplayer titles, Deadlock already has enormous attention from gamers. If you love competitive shooters and hero-based combat, Deadlock is definitely one to watch. Which game deserves the #1 spot? Drop your pick in the comments.